Get ready to claim your territory. Get ready to claim your harvest season. Get ready to claim your winning season. And that season is happening right now. Because for some of us, the enemy tried us last night. For some of us, the enemy tried to pull us back into a pit that we already came out of. And what you did was you pulled a James 4:7 on him. You literally submitted yourself unto the Lord your God, turned away from the enemy, and he fled. And in that moment, you broke a generational curse off your bloodline. You broke something that was plaguing your bloodline that kept you in a loop that you could not get out of. The enemy tried the last tactic to see if you were going to submit yourself to God, or were you going to falter back on the plans? Were you going to sit here and keep looking at the promise that God has already predestined over your life? It comes to a point where you no longer will read or hear about what God can do. You can be the one that the miracles happen to. You can be the one that the blessings happen to. You're going to be the one that the healing happens to. You will no longer be bargaining with God and making deals with the enemy. You're no longer going to commit a sin, repent to God, and then go back to it. You have broken that curse off your bloodline. And for that, you will be rewarded. For that, God is going to enlarge your territory. For that, the pain that you went through, like Jabez, the pain, the sorrow, the hurt, what you have been struggling with, God is going to enlarge your territory, and he's enlarging it tenfold. What you have been praying for, what you have been asking for, God is getting ready to do right now in this moment. What you have broken off your bloodline was something that was in there for generations. I said God was going to get the glory, and he was going to get the glory through you. It was for that very exact moment. It was for that very exact moment where you turned your back on the enemy and said, for God I live, for God I die. There's no longer going to be a back and forth between me and you, Satan. I'm no longer playing on a field as if you're my equal. I'm no longer going to give you access to the plans that God has for me. I'm no longer going to consult with you like you can actually do something in my story. I serve a one and only true and living God. I serve Jehovah Jireh. I serve Jehovah Rapha. I serve Elohim. I serve Yahweh. I serve Yeshua. I serve Jehovah Nisi. I serve the God of the impossible, the one who performs miracles. And I am the one that God said that he's going to pour in oil that will never run dry. So yes, this season you have been pressed. Yes, this season it felt a little bit tight. Yes, this season seemed like it was never going to end, but you stopped that yesterday, and it will no longer plague you ever again. This is where you say, aha, devil, you didn't win this time. Yeah, take your one up on the devil. Take your one up on the devil, because if you can defeat this Goliath, guess what? The next Goliath is going to be cake. The next Goliath is going to be cake. Why? Because God deposited more strength on the inside of you. He deposited more wisdom on the inside of you. He deposited more discernment on the inside of you. So what is getting ready to come? Guess what? Knockout. Get ready to claim your territory. Get ready to claim that promotion. Get ready to claim your elevation. Get ready to claim your healing. Get ready to claim your restoration. Get ready to claim your financial overflow. Get ready to claim your territory, because what the enemy meant for evil, what the enemy tried to set you back on, guess what? Comeback season. Guess what? Harvest season. Guess what? Blessing season. The enemy didn't win this time. The enemy didn't win this time. No, it wasn't easy, but guess what? You got back up and defeated the enemy. You defeated the enemy, not on his ground, on your ground. For this is a solid rock that you stand on, a firm foundation, okay? Stay blessed, because I know at the end of the day, the enemy be trying, but guess what? The enemy didn't win this time. He didn't win this time. Stay blessed.